Hi, fire signs. This week I'm going to try something a little bit different. I'm trying to be a little bit more efficient with time, and I want to be able to get more videos out more quickly and efficiently. So I'm going to do fire signs in one video, water signs, and air signs, and earth signs. But I'm still going to do individual readings for each sign. I will timestamp them in not sure if I'll do it in the description or in maybe the first comment. We'll see how it goes after we get through these today and see how it works. I just want to be able to get readings out as fast as I can with my schedule. So today we're going to start with Aries, and let's see what's in store for Aries for today, and we'll just say the next few days. I want to try to get a reading out every day. That's my goal. It's to do this again tomorrow, but if that doesn't work out, then we'll change it. I am just doing things by trial and error right now. I run a dog walking business on the side, so I have a lot going on in my schedule. God, Spirit, angels, spirit guides. What can you tell us for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What are the energies today and through the next few days, and for whoever's watching at whatever time you're watching, whenever this is relevant for the watcher? Aries, Four of Swords. Ace of Swords. King of Wands. Anything else for Aries? Ooh. We have a King of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. Where you can see them. Temperance and the Emperor. Yeah, a big handful came out that time. Not sure if those were meant to come out. I did see a Four of Cups. So there may be some energy about not being too happy about the current situation. A Two of Wands, making a decision about the future. I see heartbreak on the bottom, Three of Swords. So, but it didn't come out, so that makes me think, there's a little sadness. There's, not a total devastating heartbreak right now, but just kind of a underlying sadness right now, or maybe anticipating a sadness or a heartbreak that could possibly be in the future. So immediately with Four of Swords and Ace of Swords and King of Wands, it looks like Aries, after some time of meditation, just being to yourself, or this could be whoever a King of Wands is in your life. This could be them. Someone took some time alone to figure things out, and did indeed figure things out. And with the Ace of Swords, had a light bulb moment, or you decided on a train of thought, a path to go on. With 2 kings here, this makes me think there is 2 king energies in your life right now. So there's a King of Wands and a King of Pentacles in the picture. Maybe someone is deciding between these 2 individuals. Someone has a decision to make after some time alone, or did make a decision after some time alone. With the Ace of Swords, they made a decision between 2 kings in their life. The King of Wands would be a fiery kind of energy, or a Cancer Leo in their chart. This would be someone who is passionate and outgoing, and a little fiery, and a little watery also. So they're emotional and I want to say that they could be a little narcissistic at times, not saying that they are a narcissist, but they could just have some traits that could be workable or not. But then the King of Pentacles would be a Aries Taurus energy, so a fire earth energy. This king is a more practical person, someone who is concerned with their money and their financial situation quite a bit. They just enjoy the comforts of life and luxuries. King of Wands would be a more go-getter. King of Pentacles would be more of a take their time, plan things out, being very practical about things, in it for the long run, willing to wait and be patient. And King of Wands would be a more rush in, impatient, hurry up and get to the point kind of person. So there's these 2 people, they're facing away from each other. So this makes me think these 2 people are in a competition, or they're, the 2 options. Someone is having to make a choice. With the Page of Pentacles, this makes me think somebody had an offer. Somebody made a small offer saying, yeah, hey, we can do it. I can give you a 10 of Pentacles. But someone decided to be patient and to wait it out. The Emperor energy is saying, wait, just be smart about this. Don't rush into this decision. And with the 2 of Wands, someone is just taking a step back and really trying to think this through, because this is a very important decision. So let's get some clarification and see if I'm on the right track with this. This clarification could lead us in a different direction. 4 of Swords. What can you tell us about the 4 of Swords, Spirit? Swords for Aries. Who's in deep thought? Who is trying to make a decision? The 4 of Swords is a Libra energy. Is someone wanting to balance things out? They want to be a peacemaker. Whoever's in this energy of the Four of Swords. I think I said Wands, didn't I? Four of Swords. Who's in the Four of Swords? Maybe the Four of Wands coming out and by accident, maybe someone is thinking about the Four of Wands, thinking about a commitment, a marriage, a future relationship. What can you tell me about the Four of Swords? Maybe there's nothing to say about the Four of Swords. Spirit, what is there? What do we need to know? They're in victim mode. Someone's in victim mode. Someone is pouting. Someone knows that they were in the wrong. And that could be you, or that could be the person or people you're thinking about. What else? Anything else about the Four of Swords? Someone wants to say, I'm sorry. Someone feels sorry, whether they're saying it or not. Someone is feeling bad, feeling guilty about their past actions. Someone wants to make amends, and they are a little sad and depressed. Okay. Ace of Swords. What can you tell us about the Ace of Swords? Spirit. That was way too many. Okay. Total indecision, stalling, refusing to address the situation, refusing to make a choice. Someone wants their cake and wants to eat it too. Somebody wants to stay in the middle of this decision and just not make one. Someone doesn't want to upset people. It's understandable. Someone's not happy with a situation. Someone feels trapped and doesn't want to see the answer that's in front of them. Someone feels envious and not happy with anything. Someone feels stuck in a negative mindset. Who is this? Who feels stuck? Someone who is wanting out of a relationship with someone. Someone who might be going through a divorce or about to go through one. There's arguments about contracts and agreements. So even if it's not an actual divorce, it's about commitments and agreements made about a relationship. So there's a lot of drama going on or about to go on if they make a decision. Maybe that's why they're upset about having to make this decision, because it's going to cause all of that. Okay, King of Wands. King of Wands for Aries. What can you tell us about this King of Wands spirit? A lot. This King of Wands has two queens in their life. This King of Wands has a queen who is, one is seen as passionate, confident, sexy, and assertive, admired, and loved. And one is seen as a home builder, more crafty, domestic, kind of the mother and wifely person of their life, or maybe just an actual literal wife right now. Or maybe it's the person he wants. I say he because it's king energy, but whoever's in the king energy. So there's two queens. There's heartbreak. Someone cheated. Someone is finding out about affairs or heartbroken about these multiple relationships. Someone is, again, envious. Someone is not happy and stuck in negative mindsets. Someone is stable, but they don't want to talk yet. They're not ready. So what about this King of Pentacles, Spirit? King of Pentacles, receiving gift or money, a ring or a proposal, a new home, a new tangible relationship, making a relationship real, no more wishy-washy. So maybe this king is offering a new tangible relationship. This king is offering a home. This King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles is independent, single energy, or sees themselves as single and independent. They are taking care of themselves. They're self-sufficient. They're a little bit in victim mode, but they want a new love and a new beginning. But they're mostly happy with themselves. So you have one king who is juggling relationships, the King of Wands, which is kind of a typical King of Wands, I believe. And then the King of Pentacles, who's stable and already independent and offering a relationship. Page of Pentacles. What is this Page of Pentacles? What can you tell us about the Page of Pentacles? Page of Pentacles. Someone is stuck in the past. Someone's a little naive. Someone's a little childish. Someone keeps returning back to an old, bad relationship. But they're ending other relationships and they want to end extra affairs. They're finding hope and a solution for their money problems, gaining clarity, communication coming in. So this Page of Pentacles is some sort of message. They're still in this Page of Pentacles, still just really stuck in some kind of negativity, but they want their wish to come true. They want happiness. They're going towards happiness. And they're gaining clarity. And someone wants to communicate. Ten of Pentacles. What is Ten of Pentacles? Someone who is quick-witted, funny. Someone who's truthful. A little naive. Someone who's good at charisma and first impressions. So what does that have to do with the Ten of Pentacles? What is this person? This would be, let's see, it's a Jack of Spades, so that's a Knight energy for me. That would be like a Knight of Swords in the tarot deck. So somebody's happiness, somebody's Ten of Pentacles is that one, is the person who is quick-witted, the person who is funny. That's who is being seen as the choice that will bring happiness. The one who's truthful, the one who's funny, the one who's a little naive, but maybe that's in a fun way, you know. Still has a childlike spirit. Ten of Swords, painful endings, and rock bottom. So maybe that's what's stopping this Ten of Pentacles, is a painful ending and having to hit rock bottom to get there. Anything else about the Ten of Pentacles, Spirit? This one wants to come out. Total indecision, stalling, refusing to address the situation, refusing to make a choice, wants cake and eat it too. Somebody just wants to avoid the conflict and the drama and the meltdown. Which, I mean, I can understand that. Maybe they're hoping for clarity, a better outcome to just come to their mind before they go through with it. This is a passionate, brave leader. Somebody's charming, new passion, new relationship, action. That's the 10 of Pentacles that's on your minds. Again, this quick-witted, funny, truthful, naive knight person. Okay, Temperance. What can you tell us about Temperance, Spirit? Truth seeker, a queen who is a truth seeker, a queen who is blunt, a queen who is loyal, honest, leader who is wise, loving, stable queen, emotional healer, supportive. And I believe this is the energy that you might be in. And you're having to be in this Temperance energy, which is frustrating, I know. You're having to just kind of be in this limbo, trying to be patient. Just trying to stay balanced. The Emperor. What is the Emperor, Spirit? What can you tell us about the Emperor? The Emperor is a wish come true. Happiness. Whatever was asked for, wished for, comes true. Success. So I believe this Emperor is coming through to tell you to be patient. Continue to be patient. Continue to stay balanced. The problem isn't you. The problem is the people around you. And they've got to get their crap worked out. So it's not that you're doing anything wrong. It's not that you're not spiritual enough or not having faith enough or anything like that. It's just that you beat everybody to the finish line and now you've got to wait for them to get there. Just got to wait for them to grow up a little bit, I think. And whoever you decide to accept into your life, whichever king, it will bring you happiness. Whichever one makes it to the finish line with you. You're just standing, I can just see you just standing there waiting because you're Aries. You know, Aries is a leader, a self-starter. You're action-oriented. You're assertive and you jump in and you just, like, if you see something that needs to be done, you go do it. But then there's this King of Wands who's just, well, they don't even think. They just jump in without even thinking. And then they have to stop and deal with all their crap while they're in the middle of stuff. And then you have the King of Pentacles who's just slow. And yes, I'm getting a passionate, brave, leader, charming. So I believe that your choice is going to be someone who is a passionate, brave leader. Someone who is charming. A king. This is King of Clubs, which is a King of Wands in tarot. So either that's going to be your choice, or it's just saying that the King of Wands has a lot of choices and decisions to be made with a 7 of Cups. They are deciding on a life path. Their decisions are difficult, and they're in deep thought right now, trying to find their self. And Aries, you're just over here like, would you hurry up and find yourself? And here's the Two of Wands. What can you tell us about the Two of Wands, Spirit? Two of Wands is someone who is single and independent, taking care of their self. They are self-sufficient and happy with their self right now. So I feel like this is you. You are the Two of Wands, and this is you. You've got your two choices here, and you've got the world in front of you. And you're just all set, and you're ready. And you're just waiting for everybody else to catch up with themselves, to get their act together. Aries, if only everybody else was just had it together like you do. Yes, you are a Queen of Swords. You're the true seeker. You're loyal and honest and a leader. And then this Ten of Coins came out, which is in reverse, actually, which is financial loss of a relationship, losing assets, lost hope for a relationship. So maybe you feel like you've lost a lot and you're not happy with that particular thing. You're happy with yourself, but you are not happy that you've had to go through some really tough times. And yeah, you're just not happy with that. And I don't blame you for not being happy. That's okay. Any advice for Aries, Spirit? Any advice for Aries right now? Stuck in the past. This is a Six of Cups. Returning to old bad relationship. I feel like this is warning you to not return to an old bad relationship just because it's tough right now. Stay strong and try not to get stuck in the past. Try to remember that there are good times coming and new memories are going to be made. New memories that you will cherish in the future are coming. It's hard to imagine that things are going to get better, but they will. These are romance angel cards. Spirit, do you have any advice for Aries about this situation right now? What advice do you have for Aries right now? Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So wait until you're guided and then make the effort, which I know you will because you're Aries. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. So be aware that someone is not exactly how they seem. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning into your life. So someone is coming back. And, and I feel like I should say that it may not even be these two kings. You may have someone from your past come back just to help you through this time. And I think that's okay. Because who knows how long it's going to take for these other people to get their act together. You just got to do what makes you happy. You can't wait around for these other people. So be open to a new person if they do come around. These are my angel answer cards. Think of a question you'd like to ask Spirit. And we'll see if they can give an answer. Spirit, what answer Can you give Aries? Listen to the question and concern that they have in their heart right now. What answer can you give Aries? The answer is yes. And I have a dice here. Let's see what zodiac sign it lands on. Maybe think of a question of who is a person, what sun sign or whatever sign. And let's see what sign we get. What sign answer, Spirit, would you give Aries? Virgo. So Virgo is the answer. Somebody with some Virgo energy. All right. Aries, I hope that things go well with the situation. I hope to be back with a reading very soon. Thank you for checking in. I love you, Aries. And now I'm going to do reading for Leo. Fire sign. Leo. Spirit, what message can we give Leo for today, the next few days, today going forward for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. My cards just don't want to shuffle today. There we go. Leo, what's going to, let's see, get my words right. God, spirit, angels, spirit guides. What's in store for Leo? 9 of Pentacles. Leo. Leo, 9 of Pentacles and Tower. Someone is single or independent, thinking of themselves as single and independent, and having a Tower moment. Seven of Swords. What else for Leo, Spirit? Leo, today and going forward. 6 of Swords for Leo. Five of Pentacles. Someone was a turd. Someone was a turd to you and you walked away and left them out in the cold. That's immediately what I'm seeing. What else for Leo? Not sure about these. Ace of Cups. the Empress. You stepped right back into your power. Leo is the lion of the jungle, the king of the jungle. Anything else for Leo before we clarify? Ace of Pentacles. Awesome. So Leo, you're a very independent person anyway. And so you're in this Nine of Pentacles, independent energy. You had a tower moment where you had some truth, some hard, difficult truth to come to terms with. Somebody was a Seven of Swords in your life who was sneaky, was doing something underhanded, behind the scenes, doing something hidden. And you picked up your toys and you went home. Or I'm also seeing a situation where, especially if you're a cross watcher or, there's a lot of different situations out there, but I'm also seeing a situation where this other person, you were fine, you're happy and independent, and then you found out this other person was a liar and a cheater, and they just took off without any explanation and left you in the cold. Or you were the one who took off. You found out this truth and just immediately walked away, leaving them in the cold. Which either way, I believe you're both feeling like you're both in the cold now, even if you're the one that walked away first. So this could easily apply to both sides of the story. Switch the characters around however they work for your story, because these are just energies for your life right now. If I'm picking up on yours. So the energies can just apply to whoever, but they're just in your life and making, these things are happening. Okay. So after someone gets left out in the cold, alone, there's an Ace of Cups right after that. So there was either a new love, or maybe that's new self-love, or just a new path in life. But usually water, Ace of Cups, is usually love or relationship of some kind. And the Empress stepped right into your power, immediately claiming your throne as the lion. And then ends with the Ace of Pentacles. So someone is really coming out on the better end here. Okay, we'll try to clarify and see if we can figure more of this out. Nine of Pentacles. Spirit, what is Nine of Pentacles for Leo? Nine of Pentacles, planning for the future. You were planning for the future? Independent, successful person on your own. And you had everything planned out. This Three of Wands, you were looking ahead. And then you had to go, with this Tower moment. Somebody in your life was lazy, maybe had no job or was on the brink of losing their job because they just don't have any ambition. And this brought about a Tower moment for you. And you went into a meditation, a withdrawal time, or maybe this is what's coming for you if this hasn't happened yet. Then you are about to find out some bad news about somebody in your life, and it will cause a Tower moment, and you'll need time alone to think and go through some soul searching. And you want a healthy relationship. You desire somebody who can provide financial support when you need it. Even though you're independent, that doesn't mean you don't want support of any kind. You still want giving and receiving. A healthy relationship, one where you help one another and you're supportive of each other. And so you had to go, or you're going to have to go alone for a little while to think this out. 7 of Swords. Who is the 7 of Swords? I get the 4 of Clubs, which is the 4 of Wands, which is the reunion, commitment, love card. Maybe this other person ran off to another relationship. Is that what that is? Or maybe before all of this happened, this was a reunion and was a commitment of love, and then after this Tower moment, put an end to that. Let's see, anything else? 7 of Swords. That doesn't quite make sense, does it? I'll drop some cards here. 7 of Swords. They're stable, but don't want to talk yet. Someone is stable and doesn't want to talk yet. Someone is staying to themselves. Someone was being sneaky. And going behind someone's back. Keeping truths to themselves. They would leave a little bit of truth and take the other truth and hide it. Someone in this situation is a loving, stable, emotional healer who is supportive. Someone was giving financial support. Maybe you were supporting this person. Maybe that's how you saw this person. Envious, not happy with anything, stuck in a negative mindset. So maybe even though you were giving this person everything they could have wanted, they were still envious. Maybe they were envious of you. Maybe they couldn't handle you being successful, and maybe that made them feel less than, or made them feel unsuccessful when they compared themselves to you. And that got them stuck in a negative mindset. Someone had a new truth revealed. There was a realization, a light bulb moment. 6 of Swords. Spirit, what is the 6 of Swords for Leo? Six of Swords, someone walked away. Someone quietly and peacefully just packed up and walked away without Didn't make a drama about it. Just left. Someone's going towards their wish come true. A lot of decisions and choices are to be made. Someone's deciding on a life path. They're in deep thought, trying to find themselves. There was heartbreak. Someone cheated. Someone is finding out about affairs. And they're heartbroken over multiple relationships. And you also got the 9 of Diamonds, which is the 9 of Coins. So this is also, again, validating that someone was self-sufficient. Someone was independent and single. So I think this other, whoever did the walking away has got to go find themselves. 5 of Pentacles. Heartbreak again. Someone is alone, feeling alone, out in the cold, destitute because of a heartbreak. Someone cheated. Either they cheated or you cheated. Someone's finding out about affairs. It's causing a lot of aloneness and heartbroken, crying, sadness, worrying, grief. A tough, somebody is or is going to go through a tough time over this ending. Ace of Cups. What is the Ace of Cups for Leo? Ace of Cups. Wish come true. Happiness. Whatever was asked for, wished for, comes true. Success. I believe this is success over this inner conflict that was going on. Turmoil, tension, disagreements, unhappy. Again, this card with about being envious and not happy with anything came out again. So either this person who is left out in the cold is going to have a change of heart. Somebody, whoever was wrong, may turn around and realize how wrong they were and come back and offer this Ace of Cups, wanting to fix it. Or this could be the person who walked away, walks into their happiness and away from all of this turmoil, just leaving it in the past. The Empress. What is the Empress, Spirit? The Empress for Leo. Someone is shutting down. Someone making difficult decisions, stuck, withdrawn, no communication, crossroads. This is a Queen who is passionate, confident, sexy, assertive, admired, and loved. Sounds like the Empress to me. So maybe the Empress, she's in her power, she's put her foot down, walked away. But she is staying to herself while she makes this decision about what to do next. So you're at a crossroads. Do you leave this fully in the past? Do you try to work it out somehow? Do you move on to something new? Feeling a little stuck. Ace of Pentacles. What's the Ace of Pentacles for Leo? Resolving conflict. So this conflict is going to be solved somehow. I got the King in reverse, which is a manipulative, codependent, covert narcissist, emotionally unavailable person. A new truth is revealed. Understanding, realization, light bulb moment. So I think that's what it is that someone realizes that this person was always just did not have good intentions from the beginning. Yeah. And I just keep on getting cards about being stuck and not making a decision. Which is how the covert narcissist is. Often their mindset is like that, just always stuck. Never making a real decision. And then we get a King who is professional, honest, a speaker, someone who is intellectual, someone who might be a writer. So maybe another King walks in. Or maybe I'm also picking up that this was just the good side to this narcissistic person that was in your life. You know, they have two faces. One moment, they're professional, they're honest, they're a speaker, they're intellectual, a writer, so smart, just have it all together. And then the next moment, their other personality comes out and they're manipulative, they're codependent, they're covert narcissists, they're emotionally unavailable all of a sudden. And with this Ace right here, there was that new truth was revealed. You're just now realizing that this person, they're just not the person that you need them to be 100%. They're a multiple personality person. And you would have to deal with that evil narcissist person in order to have that good part of them also. And that it's just not worth it. Because the longer you're with them, the less you will see that good person in them. That good person will become smothered by the bad personality, and they will be completely manipulative the longer you're with them. They start off mostly the good person. And so it's really easy to fall in love with that, because only every now and then you get a glimpse of the manipulative nature and you think it's just a fluke. You know, they're having a bad day, or everybody's got an issue here or there. And then gradually over time, they become more and more of that bad person. And so this 10 of Swords came out, the painful endings, rock bottom. You're overcoming this though. You know, resolving conflict, problem solved. Now that you've figured this out, you've solved the problem, because that 7 of Swords person was the problem, and you're getting rid of it. You're solving the problem. So you're going to an Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Empress, Ace of Pentacles. You're not letting this person hold you back. It's terrible and it's a painful ending, and you're going to feel like you're hitting rock bottom. Financial loss. There may be some hope loss and financial loss that comes along with this, but these aces are saying that you're gaining more than you're losing. It might not feel like that right now, but you're actually gaining more. You're gaining yourself back. You're gaining yourself. This is you. This is what you're getting back. Any advice for Leo? Any other advice for Leo spirit? I'm just thinking this person has to go. They just have to go. They're in victim mode. They're pouting. They know they were bad. But they're just going to do it anyway. I mean, just be warned. They are going to play the victim. And they're going to pout. I have seen this happen with my own eyes. With another situation where the person literally, this grown person literally sat on the couch and folded their arms like a toddler and stuck their lip out and pouted on the couch for the entire evening because they did not get their way. And this is what you are saying no to. You are no longer going to put up with that bull crap. Good for you, Leo. Don't put up with that. Romance angel cards. Any advice for Leo? What can you tell me? What can you tell Leo about this reading today? What does Leo need to know? Ooh. Fumbling. What does Leo need to know, Spirit? What advice can you offer Leo? This one, reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So maybe this is the Ace of Pentacles. This is once you let go of this toxic person, and yes, they are toxic. Someone who is, even if they can be great for one moment, if they're toxic the other times, they're still toxic. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So try to go back to your playful self, Leo. And I know that is hard to do when there's crap going on. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And, just because you forgive, depending on your situation with your parents, just because you forgive them doesn't mean you have to go be with them if they are toxic also, just letting you know. Forgiving can be done from afar if that's how you need to do that. Don't want to encourage anybody to go back to a toxic parental relationship either. Angel answer cards. Think of a question, Leo, that you would like answered. And we'll see what answer we get with these cards. Spirit, please listen to the question and concern that's in Leo's heart right now. Leo's sun, moon, rising, Venus, and cross watchers. What answer can you give them, those watching? What answers? What answer can you give Leo, Spirit? answer can we give Leo? This card right here is trying to come out. Opportunity. So, opportunity. However that answers your question. And also, what else answers Leo's question? I'm also getting the sign of Virgo and the number 6. So if that helps answer a question. Virgo energy and the number 6. Thank you, Leo. I love you guys, and I hope that this situation works out. Thank you for listening today. And now we're going to go to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, thank you for watching. God, spirit, angels, spirit guides, help me to give a message to Sagittarius that they need to know from you. Spirit, show Sagittarius what they need to know. Sagittarius, sun, moon, rising, Venus, cross watchers. However this fits for you in your situation. Sagittarius. Spirit, what message does Sagittarius need to know? What does Sagittarius need to know about today and the next few days? What's coming for Sagittarius? Judgment. A judgment being made. A decision. An outcome of something. What else, Spirit? What message do you have for Sagittarius? The Magician. Someone's making a decision and manifesting a future. And Temperance. Someone's patiently going on their path. And 7 Pentacles. Someone is taking a step back and looking over the work they've done. Making a judgment over what they've done so far. Tower moment. Maybe after looking over things, make a decision. Queen of Swords. Some truth. Anything else for Sagittarius? Or is that it? We have 8 of Swords and 2 of Swords. So, making a decision. I'm getting a lot of decisions for fire signs today. And then this whole group came out. So that's Lovers, Knight of Cups, 4 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and Page of Swords. someone comes forward and offers something to a Queen of Pentacles, and she says no. Whoever is in the Queen of Pentacles energy, someone says, no, I'm not happy with that offer. That's not good enough. And they turn them away. Put that to the side. So we'll figure this stuff out first. Spirit, let's clarify these cards for Sagittarius. So Judgment was the first card that came out. Decision, an inner calling could have come to mind, or an outcome to a situation. Judgment. What is judgment for Sagittarius? Whoa. So I think there's a lot of judgment going on. I'm seeing worried about the future. Crying and sadness. Let's see though. Let's get more specific cards. Judgment. What's this judgment about for Sagittarius? Someone was single and independent, taking care of themselves. They were happy with themselves, refusing to make changes needed. They're remaining stuck in old ways, in an old relationship, and knowing that they need to walk away but won't. They saw the hard truth and are breaking free from a mental block. They're worried about the future, though, and the lack of direction. So someone made a judgment about a situation where they were, or maybe you need to make a judgment. Someone was or is in a situation where they are stuck in old ways. This person knows what they need to do, but doesn't really want to do it. It's hard to see the hard truth, but they're seeing it and breaking free out of this mental block that they were in, leaving them worried about the future and a lack of direction. The Magician. With this Magician, someone is making things happen. Maybe you were feeling like you had a loss of direction, but you pull yourself out of it because you're a fire sign. You're an optimistic person. Again, I'm getting single and independent. You're an independent person, whether you're legally single or not. You're independent and you take care of yourself, and you're happy with yourself. You're resolving conflicts and solving problems. So as a magician, you're making things happen. Temperance. What is temperance for Sagittarius? Temperance is finding balance or patience or figuring things out. getting things straight, getting your life straight. I got Queen of Hearts, which is Queen of Cups, loving, stable, emotional, healer, supportive person, defending against opposition, standing up for yourself or others. So I feel that somebody, and I got this, getting away with something sneaky. Somebody was getting away with something. Somebody was sneaky and keeping information to themselves. They were taking something or just keeping something to themselves that they shouldn't have. You're taking your truth and moving on. You're defending against opposition about this situation, and you're standing up for yourself and others if you need to. You are a loving, stable person, a supportive person, but this other person took advantage. And you're balancing this situation out now. You're making things right. With the Seven of Pentacles, Spirit, what is the Seven of Pentacles for Sagittarius? Taking a step back now and looking out over everything that's happened. Someone loves you. A reunion is soon with someone. Someone who is quick-witted. Someone who is truthful, naive, and funny. This would be sort of a Knight of Swords energy. Someone who just says what's on their mind. So it's not necessarily a big serious commitment coming, but someone that would be welcomed to come forward is coming forward. The Tower. What is the Tower? Maybe the person that you're leaving behind was the one you thought was the one for you, and they were the quick-witted Knight of Swords kind of person, and that's who you're leaving behind. Someone is feeling financially poor, feeling sorry for yourself and left out in the cold, feeling ignored. Maybe you're feeling like that after all this is settled. After the dust settles, you're just realizing you're kind of alone, feeling in victim mode. I think that's normal to go through that, though, after a big situation like that. You have to take time to let those feelings work themselves out. So maybe there's some financial problems. Leaving a relationship behind often leaves you feeling out in the cold, because along with that relationship were a lot of other things like family and friends that were connected to that relationship, and then they get handed off taking sides, and you lose them too. There's heartbreak because someone cheated, finding out about affairs. Someone's heartbroken over multiple relationships, finding a difficult truth that changes everything. There's conflict. Someone is winning a disagreement, receiving clarity, and there's something that's hard for others to accept. So someone in the relationship cheated. Someone's worried about the future, lack of direction. This Tower moment is just a whole change of direction. It's everything that you knew is different now. Someone is stable but don't want to talk yet. Maybe that's you. Maybe you feel stable enough but just don't want to talk about it. But I'm getting this wish come true card. Happiness. Whatever was asked for, wished for comes true. Success. So Something good is coming. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. What is the Queen of Swords for Sagittarius? Someone's standing in their truth, handing out truth also. Queen of Swords for Sagittarius. Again, I'm getting the Wish Come True card. And I got again the Queen of Swords. Truth seeker. Someone who is blunt. Someone who is loyal and honest. A leader. Wise. Interested in fairness. A lawyer type of person. And with that I got the Wish Come True. Happiness. Whatever was asked for has come true in some sense. So there was a success about something. Something came true that you wished for. 8 of Swords. A new love, a new beginning, meeting a new love interest. Delays, plans falling apart, unable to decide, worried about the future, lack of direction. Maybe you met someone new, but it kind of all fell apart, and maybe there are decisions to be made. Someone's unable to decide and feeling stuck and trapped, not really seeing the answer out. And that leaves someone worried about the future and worried about a lack of direction, not knowing what to do next. 2 of Swords. Two of Swords. Someone is deciding between 2 things, maybe. Just at a standstill. Because there's a very difficult decision to be made. 8 of Swords, seeing hard truth, breaking free from mental block. Heartbreak again, someone cheated. A queen who is passionate, confident, sexy, assertive. That's a Queen of Wands energy. And it's a fiery queen. I don't know how that fits in the story, so I won't try to make it fit because I'm sure that you know how this fits. But I'm also getting meditation, withdrawal, depression, time alone to think, soul searching. So there is a queen. There's a queen in the situation, you or someone else, who is passionate, confident, sexy, assertive, admired and loved. They're in a meditation, withdrawal mode, soul searching. Someone in the situation cheated. Someone's heartbroken. Someone's finding out about affairs, whoever it is. And someone is seeking to break free from a mental block. Seeing a hard truth that's really hard to accept, but seeing it anyway. And then at the end, this group of cards came out, which was the Lovers, the Knight of Cups, 4 of Cups, a Queen of Pentacles, and a Page of Swords. So there was, I don't know if this is a different situation or if this is just summing up this one that we've just went through, but there were 2 people, lovers. Someone with a Knight of Cups and came forward. Came forward quickly, just with a small or, an okay cup of some sort of offering of a relationship, or let's get together, or let's try this out, or something. Anyway, the way they went about it left someone in a 4 of Cups energy, which was like, I'm not happy about that. That's not what I want. You came at me wrong, or try that again another time. But anyway, this person is sitting there with their arms folded while a cup is being offered to them, and they're saying no, no way, and they're not happy about it. And then there's a Queen of Pentacles here, who is a mature and smart, intelligent person who is self-sufficient, taking care of themselves, and they don't need this cup offered in this way. And with the Page of Swords, they're saying their truth with a very quick and sharp no. I also got the Seven of Spades, which is the Seven of Swords. Someone was getting away with something. Someone was being sneaky. Maybe they offered that cup in a sneaky way. And you can tell that they're keeping some information to themselves. And you can just tell that it was just wrong the way they came at you. And maybe you even like this person, but it's really sad the way they came at you with it. And you had more self-respect than that. And you said no. Any additional overall advice for Sagittarius spirit? Any advice for Sagittarius on this situation? This card. I got the King of Hearts in reverse, which is someone who is a manipulative, covert narcissist, someone who is emotionally unavailable, could be codependent. And I got the Five of Diamonds, which is feeling financially poor, feeling sorry for oneself, left out in the cold, feeling ignored. And also Eight of Diamonds, someone's working toward a goal, close to achieving a goal. So I think you told this person no because they came at you with a manipulative spirit. And they seemed kind of narcissistic in the way that they came at you. And maybe you telling them no left them feeling sorry for themselves, but that's fine. You know, they come at you like that. That's what you have to do. And then I got the Queen of Clubs, which is like a Queen of Wands, a passionate, fiery, fire energy, confident, sexy, assertive person. You did what you had to do, Sagittarius, and you should be proud of yourself. You made the right decision. Okay. Romance Angels cards. Spirit, do you have any other advice for Sagittarius? What advice can you give Sagittarius through these cards? Sagittarius. What advice can you give Sagittarius? Got two cards. Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. And deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. That's confusing, those two cards. So maybe only you know how those fit in your situation. But something to do with holiday time coming up. Maybe that's saying there's good times coming to look forward to. And then also this deception card, someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. So that could also speak to this relationship that you just said no to. You know, maybe they're going to get their act together and come back and have themselves right by the holidays. You know, that's one possible outcome. Okay, these are my angel answer cards. Sagittarius, think of a question. Think of a question that you'd like answered. and see what answer we get. Spirit, please listen to the question or concern that's in Sagittarius's heart. Now, whoever is watching, and what answer can you give? What answer can you give, watchers? Spirit, please answer. What answer can you give Sagittarius, Spirit? I'm getting take action. And the situation will improve. You can see that. Take action. Take action and the situation will improve. Thank you, Sagittarius. Oh, let me do these dice I have here. It will select a number and a zodiac sign. So maybe ask a question or however this fits. Maybe this is the person. We'll validate something in the reading. Let's see what we get. A number and a zodiac sign for Sagittarius. I have Sagittarius and 4. 4 is the number of commitment, like the 4 of Wands. Sagittarius. So that seems positive to me. You got your own sign and a number 4, which is stability. Good times are coming. Sagittarius, hang in there. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you all, fire signs. Bye.